Welcome Cancer to your weekly reading. This is for the 28th of April to the 5th of May. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Cancer, I'm going to start off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Cancer, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Two of Wands, and we're looking at the area that you should focus on, and I am just going to get your clarifier. So we want to see now what this Two of Wands is for Cancer, please. The Emperor. Cancer, what I am seeing here for you is Two of Wands is telling me, my dear Cancers, that you have an idea or a plan that you've been sitting on for some time, and for various reasons, personal to you, you have not implemented whatever this is. You're still holding yourself back, going over the same thing over and over again, working out the money involved, re-looking all the options. Is this the best way to do it? Should I do it this way? And the more you hold yourself back, my dear Cancerians, you start entering into that energy of analysis paralysis, and you could even start second guessing whatever this is. But there has been a build-up to this, and with Two of Wands here on either side, it lets me know the doorway is open. It's about time for you to walk through it now and put this into motion. Now, Cancer, the wonderful confirmation you have is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor tells me that if you put this plan into action, my dear Cancerians, you have in your hands the possibility of bringing yourself into Emperor energy, which is the energy of King of Kings. It is an empowered, strong, focused and motivated energy. The Emperor vibrates strength and power. So, my dear Cancerians, no matter what this is, whether you feel it's something small or something life-changing, please know that this is the week that you need to make those first steps forward. Because as soon as you put this into motion, the sooner you are going to feel stronger, excited, inspired, and one thing will open to another, will open to another. So I will give you a very simple example. If you, my dear Cancerians, have been toying with the idea of relocating, and this relocation involves an entire lifestyle change. Maybe you are living in a pulsating, dynamic city, and you have been longing for a more quieter, slower-paced lifestyle, and you've got your eyes set, say, on a particular coastal town, or even on an island somewhere, where you can just be yourself and live a much more quieter life. You've done all the research. You've done all the planning. Now this week, start, my dear Cancerians, and that could be anything. It could be that you start looking for available homes and accommodation, what's on the market right now. And if there is something that is really appealing, phone up the agent and ask for a virtual tour if it's not close to where you're living. It could be that you look at job opportunities if you're not working remotely. Start putting that plan into action, because before you know it, the world is going to open up for you as you step through that gateway. And my dear Cancerians, you are going to feel so good about yourself because you've followed through on a dream and a plan, and you're starting to see it now manifest. Now this could come through anywhere, Cancer. This could come through in your love life. If you've been with your partner for 5 years and it's going very well, but your partner is not doing anything to take the relationship to the next level, this would be the week where you step through the gateway and you let your partner know you're ready. You're ready to buy a home together. You're ready to get engaged. You're ready to start a family. If you, my dear Cancerians, have been longing to expand your social circle and you've been looking at all the things that you can do, this would be the week where you make those first few calls and perhaps join that kayaking club, join that walking club and get going. So this is what you focus on this week. Now let us see who or what Queen of Swords is for you that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now who or what Queen of Swords is for Cancer, please. Nine of Swords. Now Cancer, what I am seeing here is not going to resonate with everybody. But for some of my Cancers, you might have somebody in your life presenting as Queen of Swords. This could be a masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Swords I am speaking about. And I feel this is somebody you already know. This could be your significant other, a family member, a friend, somebody who knows you well, Cancer. Now, Queen of Swords can be very harsh. They can have a very acid tongue. And I think Queen of Swords is coming in this week, Cancer, and either they're going to let you know they're not happy about something you did or said, or it could be your boss reprimanding you, or it could be a friend letting you know that your plans and ideas are not realistic. Come back down to earth. Stop being such a dreamer. This could be your significant other just being very negative about anything that you suggest or propose. And what we see is that what Queen of Swords is relaying has the possibility of causing you to go into Nine of Swords, which is making you very stressed and anxious. So you, my dear Cancerians, are being asked to look at who Queen of Swords is and not let whatever they come in with affect you to the degree of Nine of Swords. You know, Cancer, sometimes people behave very unkindly and speak in a harsh, derogative way because it's their stuff. Even if you are angry with somebody, even if somebody has infuriated you, there is a way of going about it. So this is the week, if there is somebody in your life like Queen of Swords, just to be aware of what they can be coming in with. And prepare yourself, my dear Cancers. Surround yourself in white light. And this light does not allow negativity in, so that when Queen of Swords comes in with her comments and her harsh speech, look at her and deal with it without going in to Nine of Swords. Cancer, do not forget, you are incredibly strong. And if you are prepared, you will deal with Queen of Swords face to face, and you will not let yourself go into Nine of Swords. Right now, let us see what Knight of Pentacles is all about, that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. Right, let us see now what Knight of Pentacles is for Cancer, please. Ten of Pentacles. Cancer, you have an incredibly positive message coming through from Spirit. Spirit wants you to know that this week, the energy of creating and building something new, when it comes to creating something with a solid foundation, something that can be around for a long time, is around you. And for many of you, it is connected to what we saw and spoke about. Spirit wants you to know that even though you might be starting from the beginning, or there has been not much growth at the moment, the potential is there. And this is why we see our knight holding up the pentacle, facing the future. This could be a relationship that you're growing and expanding. This could be new friends coming in. This could be taking your romantic relationship to the next level. This could be meeting somebody new romantically. It could also be, my dear Cancerians, building something with regards to your pentacles, your money, your career, your finances, and your home. Anything and everything that makes us feel stable, solid, and secure on the physical realm. Spirit wants you to know that what you are embarking on now can create an environment of wealth, an environment of prosperity that will have you feeling safe and secure for many years to come. So, my dear Cancerians, if you have been thinking of opening up your own business, even if it's as a second revenue stream, this is the week to do it. If you have been thinking of investing your money somehow, even if it's just a saving plan, start this week. If you have been thinking of asking your boss for a promotion or an increase, this is the week to do it. Once you are vibrating the energy of abundance and prosperity, Cancer, what happens is you open that door of abundance to come through in other areas of your life. If you are focusing on abundance in love, and that starts to go really well for you, your vibration rises and your abundance in finances now improves. Your abundance in health grows stronger than ever. So whatever this is for you, my dear Cancerians, bring it in this week and make it an actuality. Let us see now what Eight of Swords is for you that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. Right, let us see now what Eight of Swords is for Cancer. The Queen of Wands. Cancer, you are presenting at the end of the week as Queen of Wands. Once again, it does not matter if you are masculine or feminine, it is the energy of Queen of Wands I am speaking about. Now this Eight of Swords is very connected to Nine of Swords, and it could also be connected to some of my Cancerians holding themselves back from walking through that gateway you have created for yourself. What we are seeing is that this week, my dear Cancerians, you are working with Queen of Wands energy, which tells us that on the physical realm, you are dynamic, you see potential and you move on it. You do not hold yourself back. You've got great plans and ideas, Cancer. Don't second guess yourself and don't let anybody rain on your parade. Queen of Wands sees the big picture. Queen of Wands is confident. She feels good about herself and she puts herself out there. And as Queen of Wands, you're being advised to work with Spirit as well. And this could be through your prayers, your meditations, your visualizations, everything you do that comes easy and natural to you. Because as Queen of Wands, you are able to release yourself out of Eight of Swords, not knowing what to do, how to do it, where to go, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. All that kind of energy will dissipate as you step into your own power and believe that you can bring about, initiate and create what you have been wishing, planning and dreaming about. This is going to be a really good week, Cancer. Let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. So we want to see now what Cancer's angels would like to share, please. Meditation brings answers. And this is directly connected to you working with Queen of Wands energy. Cancer, your connection to Spirit this week is heightened. So if you need answers, if you need guidance, or if you want protection, my advice is just to spend some extra time doing whatever it is that comes natural to you to connect to Spirit, because you are going to find the answers you have been seeking, And it doesn't matter how long you have been seeking answers. It could have to do with anything we have seen and spoken about. If you work with Spirit, my dear Cancerians, the road ahead is going to be lit up by your angels and more clear to you than ever before. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.